it do? What it do? Y'all can tell by the title what today's topic gonna be. You heard me. But before we get into this, look, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this song, but that's how I'm feeling this morning. I was up from last night of 9 o'clock till about 3 o'clock this morning, and just listening to my gospel and just thanking the Lord for a lot. You heard me. But let's get into the song, and then I give y'all the ATS and the updates and the company updates and everything. You heard me. So look. Also, I want to say Happy New Year to all the drivers out there. You heard me. Um, Keep it between the ditches, and we get into the song. Says this. I don't know God's gonna do it. I don't know when. Only know God's gonna make a way. I know, I know He's gonna. You just gotta sing. He never told me how He's gonna do it. He never told me just how He's gonna fix it. Anyhow, I'm happy shouting. I know He's gonna make a way. I don't know when. I know He's gonna help me stand. Oh, so ain't no harm to home, not while I'm home. Tell the Lord. Yeah, I'm home. Tell the Lord. Well, Lord. Now, help me shine. I know it's gonna. So well, we gonna get into this right now, right quick, you heard me. Last year was a long year for me at ATS. You know, um, it was up downs, moving around, but company update so far was Y'all know I came up with this update that we are supposed to move forward, getting our thoughts and everything, and well, that kind of scratched the plan because all the space we was leasing, they had some. I want to say some. I want to say it right. I don't want to be wrong and give people a name that they're not worthy of. Well, I'm gonna just say some greedy people came in as an investor of the office building, and they was on some jive stuff where the rent was going up, and every year, if the economy went up, they would multiply that. Make sure I'm explaining this right. They would multiply the percentage. How they explain it was the percentage of the economy. So the economy went up 5%. They added 5% to your rent. So we was like, well, if you're gonna do all that, what if the economy decline? Do the rent go down? You're like, no, it stays where it's at. So you tell me the economy, which we know the economy always gonna boom at a certain time of the year. Or one year you might have the economy drop off, then you have the economy boom 3, 4 years, Right now, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, well, this not a good no, this not a good fit because if the economy drops and rent get up to $1,200 and the economy drops, you're not compensating any form of fashion. So we cut ties with that, you know what I'm saying? So it's back to the drawing board for that area. A lot of things that we had in motion, everything had to get scrapped and moved around and everything. But at the same time, and what I done was, um, I took the opportunity to get into heavy haul at ATS, and at the beginning, it was okay. I'm not gonna joke. Then I ran into, I'm gonna say it wrong, about a month and a half of breakdowns. When I tell you breakdowns, I ain't never ever in my life in my trucking career ever had that many breakdowns. You know, never had that many breakdowns in my trucking career. Man, I was in a shop in and out like going crazy. When I tell you like going crazy, I mean going crazy. Man, it went from the pusher. First, it was the passenger side pusher axle airbag. What the- Um, first it was like it's sort of over the pusher axle airbag blew. Got that fixed. Turn around, went to run another load. The driver side pusher airbag broke. Boom. Then the APU cooling line bust. Got that fixed. Shut off the valves to that. Then the hose, one of the holes on the that ran to the APU cooling system bust. Got that fixed. Turn around on another load. Two other hoses for the coolant bust. That let me down. All right. Went to the shop for that, went to a dealer for that. While the dealer had the truck. Man, it's funny to me. Y'all don't know. I laugh sometimes to keep from just thinking about like what the like really what I'm not gonna cuss because we just listen to a gospel song and everything, but I'm not gonna cuss, but it's just like, man, what really, like really is you serious? Get to the dealer. They had to replace let's back this up. Before them hoses bust, I'm going down to Maryland. Brake chamber went out, that locked up, got that fixed on the interstate. Then then the hoses bust. Then we in the shop, okay. While we in the shop, when they took my yoke down for my drive shaft, it was perfectly fine. I watched the tow truck driver break it down. That's one thing I do when they do that because I know some tow truck drivers they'll use hammers and chip them and hit it and crack it and won't tell you nothing. But when he hooked to my truck, tore it down, I took it, looked at it, made sure it wasn't cracked or anything. When he before he put it back in, I looked to made sure he didn't use a hammer or anything on a yoke because a lot of people don't know that by tapping them thing with hammers, you can chip the thing. And once you chip it and it's in there and they go to turn and it'll break. It'll break off. You know what I'm saying? It break off. So they say that something was wrong with the yoke in the drive shaft. Then why is it now? They said something was wrong with the front end, with the bearings. You feel me? So I was down for almost 2 weeks and a half. But mind you, all the other breakdowns that I had, okay? So we get the truck, we head off to Jacksonville. Not Jacksonville, I'll take that back, Pensacola, Florida. Get to Pensacola, we sitting there, just chilling, waiting to get out, waiting to go get loaded and everything. Now, mind you, the day before I pick up, damn truck killed. You hear me? Truck killed. Don't know what's going on. One start a minute, boom, and kill. Okay, call them, put me on a tow, lose that load. Put me on a tow, take me to the shop. I'm in a hotel room almost a week there because not even a week. I want to say take that back. I don't want to lie to y'all. I want to say a couple of days, something like that. A couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about 2, 3, 4, somewhere up in there. You know what I'm saying? But all right, we down. They doing what they do. They fixed what they had. It was a sensor dealing with the depth system. It was a sensor. They got that fixed. While at the same time, while they got that fixed, they bring to my attention that the number one piston is misfiring. Okay, get it fixed, get it over with. I'm already down. I'm already out the ball game. You know what I'm saying? I done had from a month already into this shop, 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 shop. Now I'm over here and you're telling me, might as well get it over with. Might as well just knock me out the ballpark. You heard me? Just, I'm out of here. Um, ATS come back to me, my fleet manager, kind of talking. He's like, well, tell them check the battery connections because that could be sending a misread. What? What? Y'all kind of jacked me up right quick, you heard me? Because I ain't never, as much as I've been around engines all my life, they're kind of like, threw me for left. Like, what? Do what? I ain't never heard that in my time. Okay, I bought it back, do what they want me to do. Bought it back, still thing. Um, guess what? They checked the battery connection, redid everything. Same thing, piston number one piston misfire. I already know what time it is. One gone, you might as well get ready. Because if you change one, you might as well change all and get it out the way. And we all know that's a job. You feel me? So it's gonna be tax, labor, parts, all this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be maybe a couple of days, maybe a week, maybe it all depends. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them with these shops no more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's cool. It feels like, well, no, we gonna go ahead and get it up here and work on it. What? I'm already look. I'm already a month and a half. You heard? I'm already a month and a half. No revenue, no nothing. Bills falling behind. Everything going haywire. But see what they did. I could give them respect because we could back up to when I was in the shop for 2 weeks in the hotel for 2 weeks. They did give me a loan money to catch up my bills, pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I did that while I was in Florida. They did do a loan to where you know what I'm saying. Well, I could catch up on the bills and everything. So it ain't like they just left me stranded out there where it was nothing there. They did help to a certain degree. So I can't bad mouth them and say, oh, they just did it. No, I can't say that. I'm not gonna do that. That's not right. So they finally made the decision. to go ahead and take me out that truck and put me in the truck I'm in now. So like, well, go ahead. What you gonna do? I'm going home because I supposed to be home. I was out from July until the end of October. You hear me? So I went home. I had to miss doctor's appointments, everything. So I'm like, no, I gotta need to get home. So I had to go talk to my doctor. Let her know you didn't know I'm going through this. Da, 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 da. I know I was supposed to come see you, but boom. Okay, we get that squared away and everything. Sunshine, you got it hot in your baby. Just for you. You're lucky I love you. You're lucky, little girl. I love you, I love you, I love you because it's hot. You should be warm now. Gotta turn this down some shit. I'm in sweat. Okay, so we wind up going ahead, go home, then leave there from home, stayed home about a week and a half. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. Then shout out, went ahead to St. Cloud. I gotta give them their props. Like I said, they did once they realized, okay, this is not no, we need to pull it in and do whatever, get him out of that situation. Um, Bam, switch me out of truck. Got up there, switch me out trucks. You know, got this truck. Next day, the last axle went out. Uh, the barons went out. So what they did, pull it in. I gotta give it to them. Working fast as they can. Boom. By that Monday, boom, by Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, I was out. It happened on a Friday. So what they did was, yeah, it happened on a Friday. What they did was they went ahead and looked at it and told me, well, William, this is what it is. We're gonna get this doctor out of here. We're gonna handle what we gotta handle, and we're gonna get you back rolling. Okay, cool. I'm not like I said, I cannot badman them because they was every step of the process. You know what I'm saying? It's trucking. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs, you're gonna have your messed up moments, you're gonna have it all. You know what I'm saying? It's trucking. So you got bad trucks, good trucks. Wonder Woman never gave me an ounce. Well, I only have major, like not really major problem. Like one major problem with Wonder Woman. Everything else got fixed as we went. You know what I'm saying? And it was boom, 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 out the gate. Um, the craziest part about it all is that I can't complain. Right now the current situation I'm in, I am doing 60/40. Um, I'm not taking home what I normally would take. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking way less. But the situation, the circumstance. A lot of people say, "Oh, you crazy, you this, you that." But if you listen to that song I played at the beginning of this thing, what it said, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how, I don't know when, but I don't think I know God gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I started out with a balance of 22,000 and some dollars, down to $15,901. You feel me? So I can't say that it haven't worked. And I started this in November, the beginning of November with the 60/40. Um, they tried, they compensated a lot in a lot of things. So I can't say the way it's structured, it don't benefit. It benefits and it helps bring home money. And what I turn back there at the time, only part of I would turn back there at the time, the truck I had. I would love to know. I wish I could have psychic power. I could have seen the future, but I know that ain't true. I know that's not possible. But I can't say they they politely left me hanging, or they politely just did me dirty. They didn't. Yeah, a lot of people might say, "Well, William, you crazy. You stayed and you paying all that money back." At the end of the day, part of trucking. You know what I'm saying? It's part of trucking. You know what I'm saying? So After all that's said and done, we're gonna get through it. We're gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically my update, you heard me? But before we go, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna hear that song one more time, you heard me? We're gonna start it from the beginning, you heard me? And back to YouTube, I do not own the rights to this song, you heard me? So like I tell y'all all, you know what I'm saying? Always remember this. Your life is your book. You write it. Nobody else writes it. Not mama, not daddy, not brother, not sister, not wife, not husband, not children, not nobody. You write that book. And at the end, it goes the way you want it to go. But you got one thing you got to always remember. Have faith and believe in God. Because He's going to guide you no matter what. Yeah, you might have a mountain that say yay high sitting in front of you. But guess what? God will help you climb that mountain and get over that mountain. But always remember, you always remember that the wall of the storm, and what I mean by the water storm, when you're in a storm and you think it's nothing gonna happen, it's always a blessing at the end. So like I said, deuces, holla. I don't know how God's gonna do it. I don't know when it's gonna fix it. I only know that I know it will. I know it's gonna. You can help me sing. He never told me how it's gonna do it. He never told me just how it's gonna. And I'm happy starting. I know he's gonna. I know he's gonna help me sing. Oh, you know, off the home, not quite home. Tell the Lord. Tell the Lord. Well, now happy shawty. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Don't know how, don't know when. I'm gonna wait. 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 While I'm waiting, while I'm waiting, just gonna say, do it for me. Fix it for me. Can't nobody do it like you. Yeah. Can't nobody fix it like you. Yeah. Yeah. I need a healing. I need a way out. I need a way out.